everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. So I hope you're all going to be nice and comfy tonight. Only me and Laura in the kitchen and a guest. Hello Hilary, come on.
Hi.
Come up here. So I've got Hilary Hurst in the kitchen because I wasn't thinking when I said I'd do a live tonight, and Hilary's here setting up for her class tomorrow. So it's going to be a late one, isn't it, Hilary?
It is.
So those ladies who may be watching tonight who's coming to Hilary's class, we've got 4 in the class.
Yes,
haven't we?
yeah, that's
And
really good.
Wait till I show you on Saturday what she's going to make, and it's called the gilded
Rustic
gilded. Oh, I like rustic. But it's not rustic like mine, is it? Nobody can do a Carol McFarland rustic. Hers, it's a beautiful. Hilary's is a beautiful rustic look. The cakes she's going to make over the weekend are going to be beautiful. So I'm really very excited. So if you hear any movement in the background, it's because she's moulding all the sugar paste and getting everything ready for her class tomorrow. And so we're going to do this live, clean up, get it all ready. And we're going to pretend that nobody was here in the morning, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, and Hilary is nervous because she's got to come back in a few weeks and do a live for us. So I said, well, while you're here, why don't we say hello to everybody? So I would love you to give her a wave. Let her know you appreciate her being here, because she is going to show you how to use Faye Cahill dust properly. I think we've been doing it in November, aren't we?
Yes.
I'm not sure, are we?
Yeah,
You're going to show us a proper way of doing it, aren't you? So, really excited. I can't wait either. So, some of you saw my boards at Cake and Bake at weekend. They were rustic. But they gave you an idea of the colour. But Hilary will be showing you an amazing way of doing them, making them look beautiful. And two-toning. Are we going to do a bit of triple toning with them? Because you like to blend, don't you?
3 colours. Yeah.
And Hilary, what is the name of your page?
Hilary Hurst. That's what it is.
Just that simple?
Yeah.
Facebook, Hilary Hurst?
Yeah.
So there you go, you couldn't get any more simple than that, could you? Hilary Hurst, just search her on Facebook, go over and like her, and you'll see the cake that they're making this weekend. So it's a Friday and Saturday class. It's a wonderful class, and I'll tell you, when you see it, you'll all want to book her next year. So we might get some dates in and get them sorted out, and then you can start saving your pennies. And then, what else are we doing? So is that you done now?
Yeah.
She's nervous. She's nervous. She doesn't want to go on.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing her. So Laura, we've only me and you, no Maria tonight.
I know, it feels a bit strange.
Yeah.
1, I'm here on a Thursday, and 2, I've got no Maria. So I'm feeling a bit lost.
And she's had to do all the technical side by herself, which is really funny, because she said to me, what do you do? I went, I don't know.
No, to be fair, Maria has literally done everything for us.
She has,
we are
hasn't
so
she?
lucky.
We went, how do we get onto YouTube? Don't know, phone Maria. So we rang Maria, she said, don't worry, it's all going to go.
And we're live,
So, yeah, so hello YouTubers. Is that,
Yes.
That's what we call them, isn't it?
Yes.
Facebookers, YouTubers.
Absolutely.
So, before we do a little bit anymore, if you were at Cake and Bake London this weekend, give me a wave, let me know you're here. You know why we're doing this live tonight, because so many of you bought the cupcake bundle. So lots of you bought the cupcake bundle, lots of you bought nozzles. You watched me do my demo. I didn't have a microphone on, so I did lose my voice Monday and Tuesday. The girls couldn't believe it because I hardly speak. So another reason why I wasn't here on Monday, it was very croaky. So we're going to talk you through this bundle, and at the moment I'm just making up some buttercream and putting it all together using some of the Colour Mill colours. And when I came here earlier, this kitchen was freezing, so I banged the heating on high, and I don't know about you, but I think it's frigging boiling in here.
It's quite warm, and I've got a jumper on.
I'm dying, I feel as though I'm at the show. So Laura, do you want to shout out who's here?
Yeah, we've got a huge audience this evening. We're over 250 and it's still growing.
Good.
Thanks everyone for joining us. It is a Thursday, it is unexpected, but we know you love our lives anyway, regardless
Absolutely.
of whenever we pop up, we know you join us. You're very, very dedicated. But if you have got anyone new that's watching...
I've got bloody nose.
If you have got anyone new watching us this evening, say hi, introduce yourself. We've got a really friendly community page. So thanks for joining us. If you've got any questions that are relevant to the live this evening, just ask in the comments. We'll try and get round to everybody. And if we do miss you, we will get round to you tomorrow or whenever we get a chance. If you can't stay for the whole Facebook Live, we do pin it to the top of the Facebook page when we're finished, so you can watch it back at any point. It's also on YouTube as we're streaming, but it does stay on YouTube. It gets saved as a video. There's already plenty of 1-minute videos for the nozzles and the buttercream that Carol's going to demonstrate, so we won't be doing any new ones of that this evening, but like I say, there's already plenty on there for you to see. Also, I nearly forgot, if you're looking to purchase anything that we demonstrate this evening, just head over to the Sugar and Crumbs website.
Sorry, get me piled together.
Head over to sugarandcrumbs.co.uk. You can find everything available there. You can search by brand, look in the Facebook Live must-haves, or you can use a search bar at the top of the page.
Well done, Laura.
Enjoy the Facebook Live.
Well done, well done, well done. Okay then, so you might be wondering what I've got a big pile of stuff here for. So I just want to talk to you about a few things that is going on with Sugar and Crumbs, Laura, Maria and I. The reason Maria is not here, she's actually been poorly with the sore throat, which she kind of give to me and then I give to John, and that's how we spread all the love. But anyhow, so she's not here, and to be fair, she's videoed so many Nifty Nozzles video tutorials, we really can't do any more. The best thing to do now is shove everybody towards the live. So have a look at the live, and then when anybody asks again, you know what, go back to this live or other lives. So let me tell you, I finally got my own magazine. It arrived in the post this week. We've had to borrow everybody's. So Cake Decoration and Sugarcraft magazine, Molly on the front. Did you see her when I did that tour around? She is a fabulous lady. She's actually going to come and do our November demonstration morning. Is our November demonstration morning booked, fully booked?
Not as far as I'm aware. There may be one or two spaces. Yes. So October 1 is on Saturday, and when I talk about the demonstration morning, Sugar and Crumbs offers a morning where you can come along, have a little, it's meant to be a social, it's meant to be a piece of cake, a coffee and a chat, and then bob over to our warehouse, do all your shopping and spend your lovely pennies. That's what it was all about. But then I decided, you know what, let's get somebody in to do a bit of a tutorial. So we've had different guests in, and this week it's Marion, and Marion is releasing her new cutters on Saturday. They're actually released for the internet on Monday, and we will have them live on the website on Monday when she releases them. But those people who are coming to the demonstration morning on Saturday, they'll be able to buy them then, which is fantastic. So I can't tell you any more than that. We've got one last demonstration morning again, and that is in November, and I think the date is... Oh, I've just skipped off
the 7th, is it? I think it's the weekend after...
The social demo?
Yeah. 9th. It's the weekend after Cake International, and Molly is coming to that one, so if you want to come, make sure you get down there, but make sure you get on our website, book on, because she's going to do a snowman and a Father Christmas. And she said, well, that's a bit easy. I said, no, let's use the laying down mould, and let's have Father Christmas. He's fell over and he's splattered on the floor with all his presents around him, and the snowman laughing. I think that's good fun. So something nice and easy, and also should be bringing all her tutorials as well. Talking of Molly's tutorials, she's absolutely got loads of them. So if you can't wait to the demonstration morning, do pop over to Molly's website, which is Molly
Creature Creator.
This is why I like Laura being here. She gets all the words out probably. Go on, say it again.
Molly's Creature Creator.
Yeah, there you go.
I have to think about it then.
Pop over to her website and you can buy them off her. Otherwise, pick them up at the demonstration morning. So let's get back to the magazine. So the magazine, as I don't know if any of you have got it. I know loads of you subscribed to it. You said you had. And lots of you subscribed on the weekend, which was fantastic. So I've got a 2-page spread in there. Not the centre page, but 2 pages of our work. Let's just see. And we are going to be, there we go. So I don't know whether you've read it or not, but it's all about Sugar and Crumbs, Nifty Nozzles. There's a prize giveaway there, there's a discount code, there's a recipe, some top tips from me, and then we're going to be doing a November edition as well, and that's going to be about nozzles and how to use the nozzles, so that'll be in picture form. So do pop over to Cake Decoration magazine and have a look what they're up to. But if you want to buy the magazine, you can subscribe now for 5 editions for £5. Now, those people who came to the show got goodie bags, which was brilliant. You should have seen the goodie bags, Laura.
Did you not get me one?
I didn't buy one. I got my own subscription.
No, but we could have got
signed
a goodie
up.
bag.
Oh, I know. We should ask them actually, shouldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
But anyhow, so they're £5 and you get 5 subscription, 5 magazines, and they're the forward magazines. They're not behind, okay? If you are if you are going to Cake International, you'll be able to sign up there. There's another goodie bag, and we're putting our icing sugar in there as well, which is brilliant. So you get a bag of our icing sugar free.
Exactly. But we have, so if you've ordered from us in the last few weeks, we are actually popping a little leaflet
Yes.
onto your invoice as well, and that's got all the details on about the magazine as well.
Absolutely. Also, if you want to go to our website, all you need to do is go into shop, drop down the menu, Sugarcraft Magazine, and then you can sign up there, and it's fantastic. So we're really looking forward to working with those guys. And even more so, we are doing a demonstration on their page on Monday. So Monday, we'll still be here in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen, but we're actually going to do our live on their page for their audience as well. So hopefully you should find us here. You should find us on YouTube, and you should find us on Cake Decoration Sugarcraft Magazine, isn't it? It's all right mouthful, isn't it?
It is
fun. So anyhow, good. So thumbs up. How are we doing, Laura? We get
fantastic.
lots of thumbs up.
Up to 300 viewers at the moment, still growing.
Still growing.
So
Just what we like. Right, okay, lots of new goodies in the kitchen. So these have been in for a couple of weeks now. So Dawn from Dinky Doodle, I'm waiting to get her back here in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen to do you a demo. I know she's quite excited about coming over, but she's released her new pens. So she kept promising you, and look at that beauty.
Oh, that's a gorgeous colour.
Isn't it? So these are ones that I don't quite understand airbrushing myself, but I think it's the size of the, what's this blue one?
Is it the cup and the...
Yeah. It's a 0.5 needle, and it's a 17cc cup. So this is the biggest one. But isn't that gorgeous? And they're available now. So if you've got the Dinky Doodle airbrush, I do believe they work with other airbrushes, if I remember right. So grab it now. Then the next one, let me just pop that over there. We'll do all the tidying up afterwards. In fact, might give Hilary something to do while she's working out a modelling pace. Then we've got another colour here. The pink one we've had in stock all the time. But then, look at that. Oh, how beautiful is that? Isn't it? Lovely. I have to give Dawn her credit. They are beautiful. And this one is a 0.3 needle, and it's the smallest cup, this one. This is a 7cc lidded cup. And the pink one is a 0.4 needle, and it's a 9cc. But how pretty these. I just want to have them because they're pretty.
Yeah.
Isn't that bad?
I don't even have an airbrush, but I just want them pens.
It's mad, isn't it, what we all want? Oh, I like the colour, I like the colour. She could just bring out a whole range of different colours. We'll buy them and just look at them, won't we? So let me put that there. I'll stop waffling around with these in a moment. So stick those over there. Got all these goodies over here. So then Dawn's stencils are in stock as well. So let me just show you this. So she came here and did a live for us. I can't get so much. So can you see this one here? Yeah. Little stars. So that one's stars. Then we've got the ripple one. Now the ripple one does look as though it's dirty. It's not. I did speak to Dawn about it. Can you see that, Laura?
Only just, yeah.
Right, so can you see it better on there?
Yes.
Right. In fact, can you see it better on the back of this box?
Yes.
Okay, so it does look as though it's dirty. I have spoke to Dawn and it isn't. Because they've had to cut these really fine lines, it's a burning. So don't worry, it's not going to affect your stencil. So don't be ringing me saying, ooh, you know, there you go. That's how it's going to come to you. Let me see about that. Let's put that in there. So that's one stencil, two stencils. And she's just released this fabulous stencil as well. And this is a pack of stencils. And these are autumn leaves. Everything's out autumn leaves at the moment, isn't it? So these are leaves. So you can do leaves this way. You can do them that way. Get little ones, hope I don't lose them all. That's the little veining bit. Lots of things. So that you can place them on and spray over. No idea how it works, but I'm sure you people who don't know how to have an airbrush know exactly how it works. So that set is on the website as well. There we go. Don't want to lose any bits. There's a bit there. Any comments, Laura?
I'm just posting a link up for the Dinky Doodle brand on our page. And so we're getting a few questions about prices and things like that. So I'm just going to post a link up for the Dinky Doodle page in general. And then all the prices for the pens, the stencils and the airbrush kit itself is on there.
So for those who watch me, you always know that I'm here to show you about products, demonstrate products, tell you about products and give you a learning experience at all. As well. So we call it light-hearted entertainment, really nice soft sell. It's up to you. We're just showing you the products. You don't have to buy them. If you want to buy them, it's great. And it's nice to see them before you use them. I've always been very open about that. That's what we're here for. See what you like. So new Christmas boards. These are size 10-inch boards. They come in packs of, how many is there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10-inch boards. You get 2 holly, 2 snowman, 2 gold holly, 2 red, and just 2 plain silver. So they're just 10-inch boards. They're in on the website. They're sold as a set like that. You don't get, that's it. Don't ask me for gold ones. They come just like that. And they don't sell them separately either. Then, we had a funny little incident this week. So, came in, and that's on my desk. And I said to Laura, what's that? So she said, well, I've got to be honest, Carol, I've just found it myself. So she said, I was just tidying up the desk, and then I found it. So she said, I don't know what it was. She said, but I have had a quick nosy, and I've sealed it back up for you.
Well, it just appeared.
I like honest staff, yeah, I opened my parcels, but she said she knew it wasn't there before, and it was baffling her, like, where did it come from? But look at this. And the person who sent this has told me I am not allowed to say anything, but look at that.
They are beautiful.
These are beautiful. These are handmade, and they were left with a lovely little note, and the person has made, you've got yours, I
have.
Ooh, they're different.
They
Laura.
are different, and I've
realised
just
they were
noticed
different.
that.
Oh, I didn't realise.
I need to make sure I've got a sparkly one.
Yeah. So, oh, look at that. So, I gave you a sparkly one, I think.
I think I've got a sparkly one.
Maybe
yeah.
the non-sparkly one's for John.
Yeah.
We'll see. So, anyhow, how lovely is this? So, that person, when we read the note, they have put their name on it. They did say, I'm not to say anything, but if you did your research, you will find them. So, his generosity, their generosity, is so good. We've got another one. Laura's already got hers.
Yeah.
That's good, that, isn't it?
Yes.
So he's given 5 sparkly ones,
Very
but I gave
thoughtful.
you. Yeah. So we're going to do a lovely donation for those, and we're going to wear them with pride at Cake International. How fabulous are they? And they've got numbers on the back as well, and dates. So each one has been specially
Individually,
handcrafted,
yes.
and they're all handcrafted as well, and they do have the signature of the person on the back, so I can't tell you. But how good is that? What do they think?
Very thoughtful.
Isn't it? It's
Yes.
lovely, isn't it? And a lovely surprise. Nothing said about it, so fantastic. Right, so let me put that over there. They do sparkle though, don't they?
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Right, okay, so Amy Sweet Stamps, she is going to be here in the kitchen next week. So you've got me on Monday, you've got me tonight. Monday, I'm doing a Nifty Nozzle bowl of cupcakes. Some of you always wonder what that is, but it's lovely. It really is nice. So I'm going to put that together for you on Monday. On Thursday, we've got Amy in the kitchen with her team. So she'll be here. Don't know who she's bringing over. Don't know if she's bringing over 1 or 2. And there might be a chance Rosie Cake Diva joins us as well. She's mentioned she might come over, which
God,
is
it'll be
brilliant.
mental.
So it is going to be mental. So it could well be an extended live. So how good is that? Then on the following Monday, what are we doing then, Laura? I can't remember. There's something going on the following Monday.
What date would that be?
I don't know. But on the Thursday after that, we have Amy Archibald in the kitchen. So really excited about having Amy in the kitchen. Amy makes fabulous flowers, and she is thinking of making a really beautiful Delilah for you. She makes cutters, and she's going to come over and make one of those. I forget what her company's called. It's wedding. It's something. I'm so bad, aren't I? I'll be able to tell you nearer the time. But I'm really looking forward to her
Sweet
coming
Cheeks.
in.
Sweet Cheeks.
Is it called Sweet Cheeks?
Yeah.
Ah, do you know Amy?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go,
Wow.
Sweet Cheeks. I knew it was a funny name, but I didn't want to say anything just in case I got it wrong. But Amy's going to be in the kitchen, so we've got 2 Amy's on each Thursday. So Amy Coyle next Thursday. So me today, me on Monday, Amy Coyle next Thursday. I can't remember who's in on the following Monday, which is so bad. We've got Marion Frost in on Thursday, but you won't see that one because it's not live. And then I can't remember what's going on. We've got a whole load lineup. And then we go to Cake International. We've got a few guests in November, and then it all quietens down for Christmas, which means you have to put up with me every day, every Monday. Hope you don't mind. Right, so because we was with Amy over the weekend, we picked up her new element set. I'm not going to get them out because I want to get on and do this demo, but we've got the wedding day set, which is beautiful. So there's a Mr. and Mrs. there, love hearts, wedding cake, really lovely. This one, I love this one. Oh Honey. Can't say it though.
Oh, honeybee, they're gorgeous.
Are they?
So
Oh
cute.
Honeybee. They're so lovely. And we've got the Halloween set, which is amazing. So really looking forward to that. So Amy's going to demo these. This one, there's no picture on the website yet because she hasn't got a picture, but I have put it there and I've called it Fruits. I'm not sure what Amy's going to call it. She hasn't thought of a name. So if you grab these now, you'll be the first to get them. Only the people at the show this weekend managed to get them. They're not even on Amy's website. But how lovely are them? All those different fruits, aren't they? Lovely.
Oh, Danielle.
What?
I'm
Oh yes, that's it. Danielle's
Barbara
here.
Runcorn's part. Icon Girls, is it Danielle? Yes, it's
I knew it was
Danielle.
someone fantastic. I just couldn't think who it was. So Danielle Critch is going to be in the
Yes.
kitchen. When you know when Danielle's in the kitchen, it is just going to be noisy. 21st, or is it the 22nd?
21st.
21st, there you go. But Danielle's going to be in the kitchen, so I know it's a very exciting month, so we're really looking forward to Danielle being here. Did you watch her live today? She was doing a live this morning as well. And then Amy has brought out a full set of luxury brushes. So you've got the full set there. There's 12 luxury brushes. And then what she has brought out is this amazing Savannah set. So I'm not going to get them all out for you, but I mean, it's just loads in there. Is there a picture on the back?
Yeah.
But loads in there. There's other things as well that's gone on the website. There's she's doing the blank canvas in packs of 5. They're on the website as well. Loads of things. So go and have a look on what's new.
Just
What's
realised
away.
it's your phone binging away and
Oh,
I
is it
didn't
my
even
phone binging?
realise.
It was so funny. It was so funny yesterday. My computer kept ringing. And we kept looking in the office like, why does the computer
What's
keep
happening?
ringing? And my work computer was connected to the phone and we couldn't work out where it was ringing from. I was like, oh,
I'm in this noise. They're always looking around, weren't they?
Absolutely. So Faye Cahill, okay, Faye Cahill have changed the pots. So let me just tell you, we still have got some of the older pots. So the older pots was like this, okay, so you may still get them like this, but the new pots come like this. If any of you have not bought Faye Cahill dust, you're missing out. These are beautiful. Now, they are more expensive than your normal dust, but you're getting 4 times as much. You're getting a lot in these, 4 times as much. These are $6.75, but they've just brought out the half-size ones. These are 10ml. They're on the website. These should be $3.99. I've just done a little discount on them at $3.49. So if you want to buy more, and they go a very long way. And I've shown the ladies over the weekend, you know, when you're using it, so many of you, when you've used it and it's all dried out, the liquid, you just throw it in the sink. Well, don't. Give it a little scrape with the brush, put it back in your pot. Get loads of it. So they were all amazed about that over the weekend. So 2 sizes of Faye Cahill, the 20ml and the 10ml. And they're bigger than the normal dust pots as well. So very good value. So I think we should get on with this demo, shouldn't we?
Yep.
Right. Okay then. Do you want to ask any questions?
No, there's not really any questions at the moment, apart from Rob Allen popping up. Carol, have you discontinued the cinnamon swirl?
Where?
Sorry, Rob, it's gone.
I know.
But try apple crumble. I know you've probably already tried it. You tried all of our flavours, I think.
Yeah.
But apple crumble is absolutely gorgeous and it has got an element of cinnamon in it, so give it a whirl. So just very quickly to recap, anyone who's joined us, all of the products that Carol's been through so far are all available on the website, as we've already explained. As always, we always say they're there for you to purchase if you should you wish to. Head over to sugarandcrumbs.co.uk and you can find everything in the Facebook Live must-haves or under the brands.
Yeah. We have discontinued a few flavours, and I have to be honest, the reason we discontinued them, we were over 50, which is ridiculous for any brand to have over 50. The fact that we've got 40 odd is crazy. And the daftest thing is we've been in this business a long time, and we've been doing pineapple and pina colada for years, but it's took you guys such a long time to like it. But flavouring is very expensive and we only buy premium flavouring. And if a flavour doesn't sell, then, you know, we've got to discontinue it. There's just no point in buying it in again. So John has made the decision that lots of flavours had to go. And those flavours were pineapple, pina colada, prosecco, gin and tonic, cinnamon swirl. Now cinnamon swirl got booted out a year or 2 ago and everybody went crazy and said no, buy it, buy it, buy it. So I convinced him to come back and give it a reprieve, and exactly the same. And I can't convince him now because he said, no, there's no uplift in it. But you know, people play safe all the time. Our top selling ones, which is velvet vanilla, salted caramel, white chocolate and raspberry, raspberry ripple, strawberry milkshake, chocolate milkshake, lemon drizzle, they just go. They just fly. Everybody always likes to play safe. So when it comes to all the other flavours, we have to make sure that we're not wasting them by putting them in the bin. Okay, so that's how that is. I don't think, what else are we doing now? We're looking at new flavours for New Year next year, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, but I put flavour together today. So anyhow, I had some pineapple upside down flavouring and I've got some white chocolate flavouring. So I thought, you know what, I need to get rid of that pineapple upside down, considering we've had to discontinue pineapple. Pineapple upside down's gone with it. So I mixed it with white chocolate and I have to tell you, it tastes amazing. I thought it was really nice and soft. So if you've got any flavours, do mix them. And if you find that some of your flavours are strong, use half a bag of one flavour and mix it with velvet vanilla. Velvet vanilla mixed with anything always brings the tone down. Always, it's very nice. Right, okay, so let's go back to the show. A couple of young kiddies I saw at the show this weekend, so hello to them, can't remember their name. One came down to watch me on the stage. I was twice on the stage with Rosie. She kindly invited me up. You'd think I was shy because I didn't actually say a lot, but in fairness, it was her gig, not for me to interfere, so I just did as I was told. But lots of young kiddies there, and I know that they may be around tonight. They said they were going to do their best to be here. Lots of people bought this bouquet bundle. Now, we did this bundle a couple of months ago, but we did it slightly different. You only got one box and 3 bags of icing sugar. But this time we've done it this way. You get 2 boxes. It's on the website, it's live. It's £25. It should be £30.50. So you get 2 boxes, you get pink and you get purple. You get 2 Invista trays. Now, do not throw these away. You get 2 in the packet. They are not packaging. You need them. I don't know whether you can see them, but you need them, so don't throw those away. You get 2 colours, and we've gone for pistachio and pink. And we're going to use those 2 colours tonight. We're also going to use some of the Colour Mill colours. You get 2 ribbons. So a pink and a purple, and I like the pink with that one and the purple with the other one, but you can do what you want. And you get a 1M, you get a 352, 4 sheets of assorted tissue paper, and you get 6 nozzles. So you get 6 nozzles, you get 1 extra large, okay, and 5 of the Russian nozzles. Now, sometimes they might change, but what I've done tonight is that the 12 nozzles that we were doing at the show, I've got here tonight so you can see them. And this is what you should get 6 of these in your bundle. And also, John is throwing in a free bag of icing sugar with everyone who buys one of these. So if you buy one of these, it's a winter flavour. There's 7 winter flavours and it's a random bag. So you don't need to message us. All the winter flavours are absolutely delicious. So it could be toasted marshmallow, it could be apple crumble, toffee apple. What else have we got, Laura? Mulled wine. Can't think. Gingerbread. Could be any one of those, but everybody who buys one of these gets a free bag of icing sugar. So they're on the website. The only thing is you can't ask, and the reason you can't ask is our new website doesn't allow any notes on the website. But please don't message us, because when the orders go out, we actually can't keep up with them now. So by the time you come through to us on Messenger or Facebook or something like that, your order's generally been dispatched. So, buttercream, that's a little bone of contention for you all. Buttercream, how do you make your buttercream? A lot of people said to me, how do I make the buttercream? And I just do 2 to 1, dead simple, 2 to 1. So I've already whipped the butter. I thought I'll get it whipped because I really didn't want the mixer going on for a long time while I was talking to you. So I generally put the butter into the mixer and I just leave it 5 minutes. Leave it longer if you want to, but this is butter only, so that it's nice and fluffy. Yeah, so I've got 500 grams of butter in here. Doesn't matter to me whether it's salted, unsalted. If you want a really white butter, Marks and Spencer's and Le Pack is really good, but you're going to pay for those. But otherwise, you could whip the living daylights out of these and they'll be fine. Go on, Laura, what have you got to say?
So Kelly Rutter, it wasn't a don't ask, don't message, not the best customer service. It's a light-hearted comment. So just to recap, it's actually a free bag of icing sugar that you're getting. And we have been inundated in the past with people making requests of what that free bag could be or should be.
We answer all our customer services.
We answer all our customer services. So please don't think we're being funny.
No.
What we're simply politely saying is it's a free bag that's chosen by us at random. And that's for a number of reasons. One, it's our stock level. Two, it's because we can't keep up with customer demand. And three, unfortunately, we're that busy that we don't necessarily see the message in time before the order has been dispatched.
And there's nothing worse than somebody messaging and your order's gone.
Exactly.
So, and the other thing is a freebie. Don't ruin such a nice thing.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's a freebie we're giving to you. And, you know, it's just free. Enjoy it. Don't worry.
Absolutely.
So, anyhow, so the butter is in the pan. So I've been beating this for about 5 minutes just before we went live. I've got a kilo of icing sugar here. We're going to put this into here. Now, I never sieve our icing sugar, so I'm using the flavoured icing sugar. I never sieve it. I'm not sure. Sorry. So I did say to all the ladies who was there on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, do not turn your mixer on with this on. Unless you want to coat your kitchen in a lovely cloud of icing sugar, then don't turn it on. Just chop it in first. So, who have we got from the show, Laura? Let us know who's in the show.
We've had loads of people from the show saying that they saw your demonstrations and things like that. And as always, everyone who's been to the show before knows that the Sugar and Crumbs stands are always absolutely jam-packed. It's funny because we get people saying, I'll come back later when it's quiet, and then they come back and they go, oh, you're still really busy.
You'd be amazed how many messages I had of people going, Carol, I kept coming back.
Yeah.
But we had 2 stands at Cake and Bake. We had one where we were doing the nozzles and one where we were doing the sugar and crumbs. And I don't know whether I posted it on the group, but by Sunday, I think it was by 3 o'clock, we had nothing left. So, which was amazing. Really good. Very, very good.
Absolutely.
So, all I've done is chop this in now. Once you chop it in, you're going to put it in back on the machine for 30 seconds. So, it's going to make a little racket. So, we're going to put it in. The butter needs to be at room temperature. Now, as I said before, when I came in here earlier, the kitchen was really cold. So, I've had to put my butter in the microwave for 30 seconds just to give it a soften. And I've done that. So, let me just turn this on. So, you won't be able to see in the mixer, but I'll show you in a minute.
Alison Morris says she's still starstruck after seeing you at the Cake and Bake show and she loved the cupcake.
Do you know what was so nice? The amount of people that came to see me and the team and said that they really loved our lives. And it was lovely that you could actually walk in and go and see Karen Davies, Natalie Porter, Amy, and you all came up and said to me, Carol, it's so lovely. I feel as though I know them. I could actually go up and say, I've seen you in Carol's kitchen, which is lovely. And the girls on the stands, you know, so many of you went over. And Karen, who did her first live a few weeks ago, loads of you went and gave her a hug. She was so chuffed.
Karen's
really
watching.
Chuffed. Is she watching?
Yeah, whole lot from very sunny Spain.
Yeah, that jammy so-and-so. She got a nice comfy ride home on Monday while one had to drive, and then she went and got on a plane on Tuesday. So she's off for the 2 weeks. I think she's back. She's away on holiday for a week, isn't she?
She's off next week.
And then she's off next week, but she's sneaking in on the Amy Live. She wants to go and see the Amy Live.
Does she?
Yeah. Have we done 30 seconds on here yet?
Got to be.
Yeah, got to be. So we'll turn that off. There we go. Don't overbeat, don't do much longer. You know, 30 seconds, 35 seconds. I'll just get this off. I'll show you what it looks like. If you do it too long, what happens is it gets lots of holes in it. Holes. Okay, can you hear my broad northern accent? It gets lots of holes in it, and you don't really want that because you've got to spend all your time then paddling it out. Also, it could go grainy as well. So lots of you say, oh, why does my buttercream go grainy? It's because you've overbeaten it. And what I will tell you is, take your finger out the bowl as well, because if you take your finger out of the bowl, you won't know it's grainy. You'll pop it onto your cake. Your customer will never say anything. I've never had a customer come back and say, oh, it's grainy, that buttercream, because I've overbeaten at times. I've walked away, got chatting, distracted. You know, we all do it. So there we go. And let me just put that down. So get Karen watching, eh?
I know, she's missing us. It's quite
Yeah,
obvious.
can't believe she's missing us. That girl has worked hard. I will tell you, our team works hard. Anyhow, Laura, oh, she had a jolly good time. She had the weekend off. Her brother timed it right. Getting married that weekend, Laura, you don't have to do cake and bake. So Laura was on the Raz. Should have seen her. She looked a belter.
Oh.
I got a picture of her in her dress. Nice cleavage colour. We saw it all, Laura. Not quite sure what she looked like at the end of the night. She looked good at the start of the day.
Wasn't so sophisticated.
So you'll see. So the buttercream needs to be medium consistency. You're not here, but it was really funny. People saying, oh, what was it like? What was it like? So I just put it in the piping bag, and you'll be amazed how many people's fingers went out like that, just squirting on their hand. Honestly, they don't care, do they? So you can you see how I'm paddling?
Yeah.
Can you see how soft that is? It's not stiff, it's medium consistency. Yeah? That's what it's got to be like. So this stuff here is probably stiffened up a bit when it's a bit cooler. So how are you doing down there, Hilary?
Yeah, getting on with stuff.
Busy working away.
Yeah. So I pre-coloured some colours already, and I've also cut my bags, and I've left a couple of bags to cut as well. And what we'll do is we'll try and decorate as many bags as we can, because I know a lot of you are quite keen to see different nozzles. So like I say, there's 6 Russian nozzles in the bag called Nifty Nozzles. There's a 1M and there's a leaf tip. Now I did have a bit of a laugh with all the ladies, and we had a little chant, and I'll be repeating that chant. So for all of you who want to get ready, just pop it in the notes now, copy and paste it, and then when I say, but don't say it yet. So let's see who can remember the chant. So it's quite funny. Right, let's get this out of the way. Colour mill, so new colour. These are fantastic. These are in. These are available for colour in your Swiss meringue. Anything oil based, your chocolate, you can colour with this. In fact, I don't do much with chocolate. In fact, I don't do anything with chocolate. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't do anything with chocolate. But these are amazing for anything that's oil based. But I've just used them in the buttercream tonight. Now, what I was going to do, I was just going to use the 2 that come in your bundle, and I was showing everybody at Cake and Bake you only need 2 colours. Don't matter which 2 colours, but you only need 2. And then I come on live and show you loads of colours, which I advised you not to do. But I just thought while I'm here, we'll just use a few of the colours, and I'll tell you which ones that they are. That they are. Does that make sense?
They are.
Right, okay, and then we'll get a new piping bag, and I'll show you how to cut a bag. So piping bags, we only use the small ones, 12 inches, more than enough. Any more than a handful is a complete waste. We need to get our nozzle, pop it into the bag, and which camera is best, Laura, for you? This one?
Yeah.
So can you see there, so on the film, can you see?
Yeah.
So on the film, we're just going to cut it there where the end of the nozzle is. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're going to slip the nozzle back. There you go, straight. Don't cut like that, just nice and straight. In fact, I didn't even put that nice and straight, did I? Look, can you see? Even I didn't do it. So let's push it back again, cut it nice and straight, and then the nozzle should just fall out. Did anyone ever cut their fringe when there was a kid?
Oh goodness.
Hey?
I personally didn't, but I do have friends who did.
I cut my sister's fringe once. I must have got the beating of my life after. So I don't know why, but it was in her way. And she always had a cowlick, and she asked me to cut it, so I cut it. And then it wasn't right, it was like that. So then I cut it like that, and then I cut it like that. And because she had a cowlick, she just ended up with a stump like that. No. My mum and dad came home, they went completely mental. And it was in those days when you could whack your kids. So I got a really good whacking, sent to bed, not forgiven for a week. Anyhow, as you can tell, 58 years of age, I'm still traumatised about the whole situation. So,
therapy.
Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. Right, you'll see that I've got these bad boys. Okay, what are they?
Couplers.
Couplers. if you've got any of these couplers, this is my advice. Go to the recycle centre and pop them in the bin. Yeah? Complete waste of money. Don't buy them. The nozzles can't get in them. The only nozzles that can go in them is the mini ones. Okay, they'll fit in them. They're the only ones. And even when you've got them on, they're a bit wobbly. But I'm going to show you how to put one together, if I get time actually, because it's a waste of time. The big ones, you can't fasten. So complete waste of time. And if you genuinely think 3 colours are going to come out there, look at the depth of that. So what do you think is going to happen in that part? Am I close enough for you there, Laura?
Yeah.
So when it all squirts out there, which is about there, what do you think is going to happen here? And what do you think is happening here with all this buttercream here? How are you actually going to push that through? So if you've got any of these, please don't buy them. They're a complete waste of time. Seriously, they really are. Waste of time. But we'll talk about them afterwards. So let's get doing some decorating. That's another one. These are ideal for, this one is ideal for, in fact that's not even right either. Can we fit that on it? No, there you go. This one, oh there, again, we can just about fit that one on. But look, won't fasten. Yeah, don't bother. What else have we got here? Nope, haven't found one that fits it. So don't bother with those, waste of time. Right, so we're going to start colouring, and as I say, we're going to use the pink. So let's use the pink. As you can see, mine was well used over Cake and Bake this weekend. So I'm just going to put in a little touch of whatever's left in this tube. I'll just squeeze it all down. Get the last little bit out. You probably think, gosh, she's ninja, isn't she? Oh, sugar. But you see, there's a lot in there, wasn't there? And still is a bit more as well, so don't waste it. You'd be amazed how much you can get out. And then I'm going to give Laura some paddling to do. She can mix the colour in while I get the green done. Just so you can see. It's a lovely pink. The more you put in, the darker the pink it is. So when you put your buttercream in, don't do that either. Okay, always paddle. Laura, any questions?
No, I'm just replying to a couple of comments just about the stock and things like that. So I am trying to get through a couple of comments as we're live. If I do miss any though, we will go back through them tomorrow just to recap on a couple.
What is it about stock?
Oh, just random questions about stock and where to find things on the website and stuff like that. So I'm just popping some links up and things.
And there's a few other things as well. There's lots of new things going on the website over the weekend. Just got the photos back. And I might be out of stock of PME products, but I'm not. They arrived tonight. I've just not updated the website. Is that what you're asking for?
Not PME, no.
Right. So I've just not had a chance to update the website. But if I get a chance tonight before I go to bed, I will update the website because we've got lots of things in stock from PME. It's been a bit crazy. So it's been a bit crazy. Some of you are asking about SPD. SPD have had a problem with their sugar this week. They're hoping that they'll have resolved the issue today, and if they have, my order will get dispatched today for Monday. If they have sorted it this morning, sorry, they will dispatch today and I'll get it tomorrow. Otherwise it will dispatch tomorrow and I'll get it Monday. Platinum and Select Island. So Select Island's got two. It's got Select Island and it's got their own Platinum range. We've still got Platinum in stock. We're out of stock of Select Island. Again, I'm waiting for an order from them. It's coming from Ireland. But they've got a problem as well. They're waiting on flavouring. It's like everybody's waiting for everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
And apparently I was talking to them today. I'm the best seller of that product and their sales have exceeded themselves. And I think they've just caught themselves a bit short. So they're just waiting on flavouring to arrive. And as soon as that arrives, they'll get ours made and it'll be able to, so I'm hoping to have it in by the end of next week. But we've still got a bit of Platinum. Right, okay, are we ready to rumble?
Absolutely.
Because we haven't actually done anything yet, have we? We'll all be moaning. What have we actually done? So I'll just use this pistachio green and then we'll colour up a couple of bags. So normally what I would say is just use two colours, okay? And a white. But because I want to show you some of the colour mill colours, we're going to make loads of different combinations as well. So I just want to show you the 2 that you get free in the bundle.
Yeah, loads of positivity for Select Island. It really is
fantastic.
It's gone,
yeah, it's gone great, hasn't it?
We just can't get enough of it at the moment. And to be honest, the manufacturers can't make it quick enough for us either.
That's it. And the platinum one rolls really thin as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's lovely.
So look at those 2 colours, aren't they lovely? So that's the pistachio green, and you get these in your bundle. Right, Laura very kindly brought me a cup of coffee, so I'm just going to have a quick drink of it. It's probably cold
Very
again.
cold.
When I go into work in the morning, I'll either get the girls one or they get me one, but generally mine ends up lasting me all day.
Yeah.
So.
Someone's just said, is Select Island the one that tastes lemony? No, definitely doesn't taste lemony.
We haven't got
I'm
a
not
lemon one.
sure what that would be, if I'm honest.
Never had a lemon flavoured one.
No.
No.
Oh, so she tried it at CI last year. I'm not sure what brand that would be, to be honest.
No idea. No idea. Right, so let's get doing our nozzles. So some of you, which camera, Laura? This one or this one?
Middle, please.
Middle one?
Yep.
So some of you may have got this large nozzle in, and some of you, have I packed the other bag, may have got this one in. So there was one extra large nozzle in the set. I will use both of them tonight, so I'm going to colour this one. So I'm going to colour this one first, and then I'm going to two-tone this one for you. So I think we'll make this a lovely, lovely pink. Has anybody tried their nozzles yet?
There's quite a few people who have purchased them.
Not tried them yet. Do yourself a favour, before you use them, wash them.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you wash them. Don't just use them, otherwise you'll find that you get a little black mark on your buttercream. So do make sure that you use
So
them.
it's like with anything, the moulds, the cutters, obviously, you know, they've gone through production and a packaging, and they are clean, they are all food grade, but they've gone through people's hands. So of course, you know, you're going to want to wash them before you use them.
Just going to cut another bag for this one. And I'm also going to show you a nozzle that doesn't come in the set. So this set brings 6 nozzles and 2 Wiltons. But I'm going to show you a nozzle that doesn't come in the set because a lot of ladies wanted to know how to use it. And it comes in 2 sizes, but I only took with me 1 size. I'll show you how to use that. So I hope you're all excited. And then my other top tip is buy yourself some rich tea biscuits. Not ginger, because they're too small to decorate on, because even though they're lovely ginger and they're nice and hard, they are a bit too small. So see this one? So this one's called Posy. So we've got Sun Dancer, and then we've got Posy. We're going to two-tone this one. So I'm going to two-tone this one with this lovely concrete grey colour, which seems a bit weird to have a grey. But this is by the Colour Mill range. Now, as I say, I don't advise you to do loads of colours, but I just thought while I was messing around tonight, and when I do my live on Monday, I'm only going to use 2 colours. Don't know which 2 yet, but I'm only going to use 2. So, could you see what I was doing there?
Yeah, halfway.
Was it? Halfway?
Just because you were high.
Oh, sorry. You're going to have to tell me, aren't you?
No, it's all right.
So, sorry, I do forget myself. So, Laura will have to keep an eye on me.
No.
So, the bag, over your hand, okay? I never use a cup. If you want to use a cup, fine, but I never use a cup. I open the bag up, and all I'm doing there is I'm just putting a nice thin coating. And then, so that's the concrete colour. I'm going to use this blue colour, which, if I remember, let's see which one it is. It's not Tiffany. I can't remember which one it is. It's here. It's called teal. So I'm going to use this, and you can make it darker teal if you put more in, but I'm just going to use this, just so you can see. And the other thing is when you use loads of colours, you end up wasting your buttercream because you can't really use it all. So always squeeze a little bit in your bag. There we go, so we've got 2 there. And then we'll colour all these bags up. We got the Starburst. Now with the Starburst, it's quite a delicate little flower. Am I in the right location there, Laura? Quite a delicate little flower, that one. So I'm just going to give it one colour.
That's a gorgeous colour, that.
Yeah, and this one came from the purple, so I just used a drop. So I'm only putting a little bit in because I'm actually only going to do 1 cupcake with each one, and then I can squeeze it out. So there we go. So you'll be all looking at your nozzles. Now, a lot of people like this one at the weekend because I did this one in 3 colours. And the way that I did 3 colours, there's 2 ways of doing 3 colours. So I'm just going to show you a very easy way. So we'll go back to the purple again. Is my hand in the right place there? So we'll go right to the purple again. And just get that on your palette. I'm going to shove it in there. Just like that. That's the word you need. Shove it. Yeah, there you go. We'll move that out of the way. We can get this lovely lime green colour. And we're going to shove that one in there. Look at that. How clever is that? Dead easy. And then this lovely pink. And we're going to shove that one in there. Yeah. And that's 3 colours. I'll show you another way of colouring soon. Just need a little dump dish, Hilary. Can you see a little dish there? Yeah. So can you see the 3 colours? The pink's not coming through yet. Put a little dump dish there. Thank you. So a little dump dish is what, when I'm mixing colours, I'll just squeeze it in there until I get the colour I want. There you go. So, and then I'll use that for something else. That means basically I'm going to pull it out there and throw it in something else shortly. So it's my dump dish. Clean up all along. Any questions, feel free to ask Laura.
I am trying to go through a few of the questions just before we miss them, but if I do miss them, it's not intentional, it's just because the feed moves so quickly.
Yeah. So this one's called Night Jasmine. Okay, I love this one. So we're going to two-tone this one. Whenever I see ones that's got 2, you know, it's got different sort of cuts there. So this one's got little holes in and it's got little petals around there. I always two-tone. So I think what we'll do with this one is we'll two-tone it in this lovely blue. So what we'll do is we'll just do that. Don't know if am I in the right way for the camera?
Yeah, perfect.
I know you're multitasking, not having no Maria here. It's weird having no Maria, isn't it?
It feels really, I don't know, I feel like it's not a proper live.
No. And she wasn't at the show either as well. Bless her, she came down to the show on Thursday. She helped loaded the van, she came down to the show on Thursday, did the stand, worked on Friday, dying on Saturday.
Oh, bless
so
her.
I know, dying on Saturday, so she had to go home. So she was off, she just came back into it, I think it was yesterday, wasn't it? So she's still not well, and it's another reason why I said, you know what, don't come here. Right, what colour am I going to put in here? Let's put this lovely pink in here.
So, just to very quickly recap, the piping bags that Carol's using is the Queen of Hearts thick piping bags. They are sold on the website. I will pop a link up in a couple of minutes if I get a chance. So they are a pack of 100 for $9.99. They're absolutely fantastic. Carol uses these throughout all the demonstrations.
I use one set all day.
I was going to say, they're so good, aren't they? You literally just do one set all day. They never burst. They're fantastic. They really are great.
So let me show you this nozzle now. This nozzle is the Annamaria nozzle. So I showed you one way of triple toning. So I'm just going to show you another way. So this is the Annamaria nozzle. And you can see it's got 3 layers around. So let's use this. So Maria always likes to be, actually she doesn't wear pink actually, does she? But she likes pink, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Don't think, have we ever seen her wear pink?
I'm not sure.
Is she watching tonight?
Yeah, she did actually.
Did
Pop
she?
up before.
She popped up before.
Yeah.
She'll have to tell us.
Hi, Maria.
Oh, is she there?
Well, she was before.
So you'll see that I've done one colour there now. See that?
Yeah.
So try and get it all the way around your bag, but just do a thin coat. It doesn't have to be thick. Yeah? Got it? Good. Let's get that one out of the way from that. Then we're going to put the rest of the purple in. So.
Sue Ayres just said, Carol, you are so clean. Why aren't your hands all covered in buttercream?
No, people always say that they get covered in buttercream. I don't understand how they do. I see them when they come on my classes, they're like everywhere.
Oh, Maria is here.
Oh,
She's
hello,
so watching.
So we're just going to put that one there. So can you see now we've gone 2 colours? Doesn't have to be nice and neat. There we go. And then I've got this lime green in the middle. Let's stick that in there.
The spatulas, which will be the palette knives you're using.
These are the new Wilton ones.
Yeah, I was going to say we sell a couple of different brands, but these are the Wilton ones that are on the website.
I have to be honest, I've stopped selling the Cake Star. There's a few Cake Star left. I've stopped selling them because I really like these Wilton ones. They're lovely and sturdy.
Yeah.
So I really like them. And people are always asking me which ones do I use. So you know what, let's sell the ones I use.
Absolutely.
Right, I get dizzy with nozzles here. I feel nozzled
But
out.
can I just very quickly say, before you start with the nozzles, all of our Nifty Nozzles work in exactly the same way.
Yes, we're going to see that in a minute.
This is just personal choice as to which one you use on your cupcake. So they all work in exactly the same way, all the same method. So don't worry if you miss one, you can always recap. And like we said, there's loads of 1-minute tutorials and YouTube videos and everything like that.
What are you looking for? You?
Nothing?
Right. Thought you were after Hillary then. Right, okay then, no worries. So we've got this one. You're being very good, Hillary, there, aren't you? They're probably wondering what all that bit of noise is around there. So I'm actually getting fed up with nozzles now, frankly. Let's do a white one. Oh, let's do a white, let's do a nice white rose. I've got white here in the bowl. Let's do a nice white one. I'll actually colour a bit more buttercream up in a minute. So there's white. So all these cupcakes, anybody who's coming to the demo morning will be getting these on Saturday. So you'll see there that I've caught my bag. So if I squeeze it, can you see?
Yeah.
Now that's a little slice that. That means I must have caught it with my scissors before. So all I'm going to do, I'm not going to panic about it. And the same if you feel that pressure on your bag and you feel that your nozzle's going to pop out, we're just going to cut it. Sometimes when you're waving your scissors around, you just randomly cut them down. I have to say, Laura, I'm freaking boiling in here. Is there any chance you can turn that heating off?
Yeah.
No, you boiling. It's on full.
Yeah.
It's on full blast. I'm dying. Yeah.
Hillary is.
Hey, are you hot, Hillary?
I'm not saying a word.
Hey?
Alright.
You're all right. I'm dying. Oh, Hillary, show them what you've been doing. Bring this bad boy. Look at this.
Absolutely.
She's getting this ready for tomorrow. Have a look. There's me taking no notice, thinking, oh my God, but
I've
look
seen it
at
out
this.
the corner of my eye.
Wow, look at that.
That is incredible.
Hey, who's coming on the class tomorrow to make this beauty?
And if you're not, I bet
don't
you
let that
gutted.
wobble off. Now, she hasn't knocked up the flowers that quick. She brought them with her, but the ladies tomorrow are making flowers all day. But isn't they gorgeous? Squire's, what's it called?
Yeah, florist based.
Yeah,
All
they're-
the
What colour was that? I can't remember.
Is that how do you pronounce it? I don't know.
She's
saying cyclamen.
Cyclamen.
I don't know if I say it right. It says ruby in brackets.
Yes, does. So, and that cerise colour as well is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah.
Bright,
So they're going to make roses tomorrow. Are you able to turn that round without dropping it?
Yeah.
Going to make a beautiful peony tomorrow. I think I might scarf work tomorrow and come in here.
I think I might.
Well, you've got to come back here in the morning. Isn't that beautiful? Get them thumbs up. She's good. Right, go on. Don't trip up over that there. Right, that's all we need, isn't it? The cake on the floor. Right, okay. We've got this one. This was the sunflower. Okay, so I'm going to two-tone this one. I'm going to two-tone it with this lovely green colour. And I'm just going to make a yellow as well, I think. So I'm going to two-tone that. Is our audience still with us?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've got a fantastic audience this evening and plenty watching on YouTube as well. Can't forget the people on YouTube.
Oh, no,
we always do forget.
I do forget though. We're so used to doing the live and then posting it to YouTube afterwards. It's but we forget now that we're all what we call
multi-streaming.
We're all technologied up. Right, okay. I am going to use. I'm going to make a yellow actually. Let's get this out of the way. Make an orange actually. Hilary.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right. I'll do this. Can I have, I was going to say, do you want to pass me some more balls?
Do you want some?
Yeah, please. Is there any more?
Yeah.
So let me just get this done. A couple more, yep, that'd be super. Let's do this. Ooh, sugar. There you go, I'll do this, super. So I'm going to have to stick my knife in here. So you've got to be patient for all these things. It's the preparation that takes a long time. I could have actually had everything done for you, but then you're not seeing anything, are you? So you've got to see how much we're going to do in 2 hours. How many hours have I got left? One. Oh, cracky basket, I can move on answer.
Yep.
Right, okay then. Do that. Really nice there. Orangey.
I have to say, I am super impressed with the Colour Mill colours.
Yeah, lovely, aren't they? These Colour Mill colours, I will tell you, they come from Australia. They are expensive, but they are nice. So, but if it colours up your ganache and your Swiss meringue buttercream and anything else oil-based, then they're well worth giving a go. So
the buttercream recipe is very basic. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. So for example, we're using our flavoured icing sugar, which comes in a 500 gram pouch. So if you're using all of the flavoured icing sugar, it's 500 grams of the icing sugar to 250 grams of butter. And whether you use salted or unsalted is your preference. If it is particularly cold, then obviously, you know, the consistency of your buttercream will be quite stiff. And again, that's then personal choice as to whether you use a little bit of water, cool boiled water, or whether you use a drop of milk. That again is personal choice.
Or fresh cream or condensed milk.
Exactly. There's a couple of different methods, but again, that's all down to personal choice, and it does depend on the consistency of your buttercream. So you don't have to mess about with it at all. If you do the 2-to-1 ratio, it's 9 times out of 10, it's absolutely fine. You don't need to add anything to it, and that's always the buttercream recipe that we use. We don't mess about with it.
I'm not going to waste that. So that yunky colour was 3 colours together, just mixed together. And then all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make a really, really hot pink with it. Crack it, just make a hot pink, doesn't it? Look at that.
Wow. That's super impressive compared to what you started with.
Changed it as well, considering that was 3 colours into 1. Look at that. What do you think, guys? Like it? So when I did it just a drop, we got that colour.
Yep.
Give it a good square. We've got this colour.
And it does actually have on the Colour Mill bottles, it has like a little a teardrop symbol.
I knew you would be reading the instructions.
No, on
you've
the front of the bottle.
You've learned after that muck-up we did with that stencil, haven't you?
I'm prepared now.
Laura and I had to use a stencil once. Well, we thought we were cocky and knew what we were doing.
It was shocking.
It was shocking. So we learned we must read. As you can tell, Karen McFarland still doesn't read the instructions. Obviously, Laura is paying more attention. Not going to be caught out again.
I'm just saying that that's what the Colour Mill bottle has on it. So it has a little symbol on the front. So the drops represent the depth of colour. That's what they do. Can you see them?
Oh yeah, look at that.
There you go.
Get you.
So you learn something new every day.
Right, get you. Right, okay then. So I think I've done, got one bag left. Oof. One bag, then the leaves, then the 1M, and then we're done.
Barbara and Ford, so these particular little bottles are called Colour Mill, and that's the brand name. So they're all available on the website. We don't sell them as a bundle, they're all individual, and it's simply because there's so many of them.
There's 29 of them.
Yeah, there's 29 colours, and it's extremely rare that people want to have every single colour because...
Well, I don't know, a lady came to the show and bought every colour.
Bought every colour. Well, of course, now I've said that.
We tried to say no, don't, but she wasn't having it.
No. The thing is with the Colour Mill as well, there's actually like 3 different pinks, there's 3 or 4 different blues, there's a number of greens. So again, you know, and because the depth of colour can be different, depends on how much you use, you don't necessarily need all of the colours.
No, you don't. Right, so what colour am I going to put in now?
Can you use that orange?
Pardon?
Can you use that?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, there's not a lot left. Let me just put a bit more white in there. Mix a bit more in. We're getting there, team. We're getting there.
We're nearly there. Are you ready
there.
for the show?
And then when I start knocking these flowers out in a minute.
I know, it'll be done in minutes.
You'll be all like that. Oh, Carol, how did you do that? So what we'll do is I'm going to lighten this down a bit actually. So that'll do. We won't put any more colour in. We'll do that nice peachy colour. And I'll stick that in the middle. Which will be a nice contrast with this really hot pink that we've got. Sorry, was I out of the way again?
Yeah.
Right, can you see all these here? Look at this, look, they're growing. Feel as though I'm a family. Right.
Gina Lee says, need and want are 2 very different things. I'm with you, Gina. I am with you because I have a very bad shopping habit, so I do understand where you're coming from. I'm trying to justify it.
I was saying to a lady, she can't get to Cake International this year. And I said, what's a good thing? Think how much money you save. I think women just go a bit bonkers when they go to the show. It's like, I've got money in my pocket and I'm going to spend it.
I've got to spend
My husband's given me permission.
Yes.
So there you go. I'm having it.
Yeah.
So there we go. Right, let's get these out of the way. And I think all we've got to do now is a leaf. And I like to put a bit of colour in my leaves as well. So I am going to put the green in. The pistachio colour splash green. I'm going to put this in. So the leaf tip, you see that there?
Yeah.
That's the leaf tip. So this one's a smaller one. It's the 352 Wilton. Comes in the set. So let me just remind you about the set. In fact, Laura can remind you about the set.
Can I?
Yeah,
if
go
I
on.
can remember
You
what's
tell
in
him.
it. So it's a bundle offer and everything that I'm about to explain is included. So it's £25. It's available on the Sugar and Crumbs website.
It's valued at £30.50, I think.
34.
34 is it? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm cracking.
No, you're selling yourself out there. So there's 2 Cupcake Bouquet boxes, which Carol will demonstrate when we're ready. So there's when we're ready, no pressure. There's 2 different colours of boxes, and they come with each with a clear Invisi tray, and that's basically a support.
Oh, is that how you say it? I say Invista. Is it called Invisi tray? Invisi tray would make sense because it's meant to be invisible, isn't it?
Okay. Invisi Vista tray. I'm going to have to look on the website now, aren't I? Because I don't know. Anyway, it comes with a clear tray, so you can pop your cupcakes in, and it's basically a support stand that slots on top of the cupcake box. and is there to support your cakes. You also get 2 different colours of ribbons. It's a pull bow ribbon, they're absolutely gorgeous. You get a pack of 4 different coloured tissue papers, they're random colours, and they're also included. You also get a Wilton 352, which is your leaf tip. You get a Wilton 1M, which is your open star tip. You can also use it to do the swirl roses on Cupcake that Carol's demonstrated a number of times. And you also get 2 colour splash gels, a pink and a pistachio. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah,
Pink and a pistachio colour splash gel. And then you get our, is it 6 Nifty Nozzles?
6 Nifty Nozzles, 5 large, 1 extra large.
And the style of the Nifty Nozzle will vary depending on our stock.
But it's one of these, it's 6 of these that I've shown.
Yeah, so the ones that Carol's showing you tonight, you know, these will be included, but not all of them. But
6.
like I said before, they all work in the same way. So regardless of whether you've already got Nifty Nozzles or whether these are the first ones you've got, they all work in exactly the same way. I think I've got everything in there.
Oh, I thought I'd been ripped off for a cake here. No, squashed. Go on.
I think that's it. Nifty Nozzles.
Did you say tissue paper?
Tissue paper,
Yeah.
Invisi-trays, pull bows, boxes. Oh, and anyone who purchases the cupcake bundle gets a free bag of our winter themed icing sugar at random.
The only thing you can do is you can't choose because the new website doesn't allow you to put it in the order notes. And I think the lady on YouTube got a little bit misunderstood when I said, don't be sending us messages via info because it probably will be, your order will have been dispatched by the time we've got through the info messages and I don't want you to be disappointed. So if we just keep it dead simple, there you go. Right, okay then, cupcake. So here we go, dead easy, showed everybody. You must put a little bit of buttercream on. Not a lot, just a little bit of buttercream. Nice and simple. Is that the right height, Laurie? Quite happy with that?
I am, thanks.
So don't go all the way around to the edges. There's no point. You're going to put plenty on here. So we'll start off with this one first. And this one's called the sunflower. So let me get this one on. Now, those ladies who saw me at the show will know that I said to them, just say this to yourself. So sit, is this okay? Yeah. So sit onto the cake, squeeze, come up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze, up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze, up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze, up, relax. And that's all you've got to do. Try not to have the kitchen windows open. The neighbours might wonder what you're up to. Husband might think he's in for a lucky night, but all we're doing is just getting our little chant ready. So you can see these. Just going to put a little, just put one there, a little leaf. I'm going to show you how to do leaves in a minute. And that's cupcake number 1. And that's sunflower. I don't know whether you can see the detail on that camera there, Laura? Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's great, this one, if you're doing ones that are very much like succulents and stuff like that. So, and it's lovely. And at the show, I did this in pink on the outside, purple, and pink in the middle. So I've just done green and orange here. So that's one of them. They all work exactly the same. So let's do this one. This one here is called Summer Tulip. So I'm just going to get the 2 colours out. There we go. So let's see. So a little bit of buttercream. And you'll see that I'm using mixed buttercream because this little dump ball here is what I'm just actually, ball, not whole, little dump ball here is just what I'm using to get the 2 colours coming through. So onto the cake, squeeze, up, relax. So I just want to explain what we're doing here. Onto the cake, squeeze, up, relax. So when I say relax, onto the cake, squeeze, up, relax. If you come to the cake and go squeeze, and you've come up, and you don't relax, and you're hanging onto your bag, while you're hanging onto your bag, your nozzle is actually going back into the buttercream. And then what happens then is you have to pull it off, and you'll get something like that. Who recognises those? So let's knock this one off. Just wanted to show you why you have to do what I say. So onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Who was with me doing this over the weekend?
There's a couple of ladies put the mantra on before.
Oh, did they get it?
Yeah.
Oh, they couldn't wait, could they?
Gina Lee says it sounds like a Pilates class.
Yeah. So, there we go. Don't put too many leaves on. I did say to the ladies, make sure you do put leaves on, but don't put too many on, okay? Because sometimes less is, well, it's not sometimes. You know what they say, less is more. I'm always surprised when people don't put any leaves on, because if you don't put any leaves on, that's like putting your best dress on for Christmas or a night out and then not putting your bling on, not putting your earrings on or anything. So what we're going to do, this one is a little simple one, this one. This one is called a sunflower. You see him there?
Yeah.
And all we're going to do, is it called sunflower? Starburst.
Starburst, not sunflower.
So squeeze onto the cake, up, relax. Onto the cake, up, relax. Onto the cake, up, relax. To the cake, up, relax.
Surprised you don't say that in your sleep.
Eh?
We'll be going to bed tonight
Yeah.
with it in our head.
I know. Bet your Tom's wondering what's going on. I'm wondering who Tom is. Hillary's husband has brought Hillary. Poor soul, thankfully doesn't have to stay here all weekend. He's going visiting his brother tomorrow. But he's upstairs having to be very quiet. And he must be wondering what the hell we're talking about. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Can you hear us, Tom? Oh, has he fell asleep? Has he got headphones on?
I don't know.
No? Right, there we go. So let's do another cakey. And we'll get the bundle put together as well. So it's going to look a bit random, this bundle, because we're doing 7 different flowers, but there you go. But I just know that so many of you wanted to see all the different colours. So this one here is May Tulip. This is the one that I did with the 3 colours with the stripes. So again, onto the cake, squeeze up, relax.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is. I love that pink.
Yeah.
It's so bright.
So that one's too long, not happy with him. Just flick him off and drop him in the dump bowl. He can go.
And this is what people need to remember, it's just buttercream.
Yeah.
It's really easy to scrape it off and start again.
And that one there, do you know what? I think he's a bit short, so I'm just going to go and sit back on top of him. Ooh, wrecked it now. There you go. No, that's fine. Here we go. There's the leaves.
Paul Holmes has just said, I was just thinking the same. The wife is going to wonder what I'm dreaming about.
Oh, by the way, thank you, Paul. Paul won the competition, and because we were at Cake and Bake last weekend, Paul, I don't think I've answered you. So you need to message me again tomorrow via info. Have you got it?
We've got his address.
Okay, he's probably wondering what he won. He won a choice of chocolate drip, as he asked. Have you seen the message?
I've seen his message say that he's won with his address, but we don't actually know what he's won.
He can choose any colour chocolate drip he would like.
Paul, let us know. Drop me a message on info. I'm in early in the morning, and just let me know, and then we can get it out to you tomorrow.
And there was another winner. This is last week's bake-off competition with Sugar and Crumbs. There's another winner as well. It was dead easy. I didn't even have to do the draw last week. There was only 2 entries. How bad is that? But it was very difficult. They thought it was really difficult, so so it was very easy. And then I haven't put this week's competition up, and the reason I haven't put this week's competition up is I haven't drawn it is because it's been a bit of a manic week. I've not had a chance to think about it, and I haven't even watched this week's Great British Bake Off. So I will make sure it's on my job list tonight, but you all know what it is, so there's no reason why you can't start preparing and getting ready. So you'll know, I don't even know what it is, but get your things ready, and as soon as I put it on the group, then you can post it.
Is it pastry?
I don't know what it is. I haven't watched it. I can't remember what it is.
Memory.
But I haven't drawn for last week. Or have I drawn for last week? I don't know where I am now. But anyhow, somebody will have to sort me out.
We'll catch
Right.
up, don't worry. We'll try and catch up tomorrow.
There we go. So we're going to do a lovely rose. Always nice to have a cloth as well, a clean cloth. So just to clean your nozzles. So you get a rose in everyone. I like doing roses in white. They're lovely. So onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Let's do this. There's the leaf gone again. So just to break it up a bit, I'm just going to show you a few of the things that you all do wrong. The ladies like that. So we've got 6 little cuppies there. What do you think of them?
Beautiful.
Just one second.
Tilt the screen just so I
Pardon?
can see them. Those colours are absolutely gorgeous.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, they're so beautiful.
I'll do one more.
Oh, it was festival bakes this week.
Well, I don't know because I've watched
So
it.
basically anything that's related to a festival. So we had hot cross buns for Easter, for example. There was... my memory's shocking this
Well, I
week.
don't know. I've watched it, Laura. Carry on. You'll be able to tell me who got kicked out soon if you carry on.
I can, but I won't. I won't be the spoiler.
You can spoil it for me. I don't mind.
No, I'll get in trouble off everyone else that's not seen it.
Isn't that lovely, that blue and pink together?
It is.
So this is the night jasmine. So it's really well worth doing two-toning. So onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. And then, like, you know there, see that these are nice and long. You can do them so they're like tulipy or dumpy like that. So if you want, you can just go on and pull them back up a bit. Squeeze.
That colour is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really nice. Wow.
Do you do buttercream much, Hilary?
Not that much, but I did some bouquets for Mother's Day and they were really popular.
People love them,
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah.
I've got a talking about that. I've got a bouquet class. This is a very easy bouquet. Anyone can do this. I do classes as well. I'll get Laura to shout them out in a minute. But I do classes. We've got the started to fill up. I only put them on last month, so started to fill up, which is really lovely. I think we've got 2 in November and 1 in December, haven't we? So we've got a basics baking day. We've got a cupcake bouquet day and a nifty nozzle day. £149 for a full day. You go home with loads of cakes, loads of hints and tips. It's really very good. So let me just show you now what you guys do when you've got a, I'm just looking for a palette knife, there you go, spatula. So Laura, can we see here?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to show you what you lot do. And I don't mean you lot because a lot of you have mastered it, but let's just show you where you go wrong. So first of all, can we see this? Is this good for you? So first of all, you don't put the nozzle on the cake. So a lot of you are like looking at it and thinking, I want to see the flower pop out, I want to see the flower pop out. Oh my God, the flower is popping out. Watch, look. Oh God, he doesn't look like a flower. Oh my God. Well, that isn't how you do
It's a bit
it.
of a disaster.
Yeah, that isn't how you do it. She's had me over, they don't work, these nozzles. I tell you what, I'll do them like that. Or better still, I'll do my pumping motion. I'll do those, or we can do the fat boy there. Or we can do this, and they're all wrong, okay? So what you need to do is, onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. See how easy? So what it means is, onto the cake, it's got to sit onto the cake. If you're not sure it's sat, let go. Squeeze, and as you come up, squeeze up, let go of the pressure. Did you see it just fall off? So let's do some leaves now, because leaves is the next one. So are you ready for the next little rhythm? Are you ready? Okay, because I told you. So it's onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. So when we do leaves, okay, can you see he's got a little mouth, this one? You see it clear enough? Okay. So when we do leaves, so this little leaf one, you can do baby leaf, bigger leaf, and bigger leaf. Yeah? So what we need to do with this now is you put it at 90 degrees, don't turn it flat. So the points, the mouth that's open, has to go in at 90. Can you see that? Yeah. You squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. So when you've decided your leaf is big enough, squeeze, stop, pull. So when you stop, you've got to tell yourself at the same time you stop, you've got to pull. Okay? So we're going to do a bigger leaf. Squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. You getting it? Are you all saying it? Squeeze, 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 stop, pull.
Paul Holmes has just said, I reckon you need that saying on your aprons.
Yeah. Squeeze, stop, pull. Look at all that from one nozzle. Squeeze, stop, pull.
People are
What we
definitely
don't
wondering
want-
what we're doing now.
Yes, I know. So I think Tom's probably given up talking to us all together now.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do then, I want to show you what you guys do. I wonder if that'll hold. So what you guys do is you do this. Floppies. We do danglies. And we do these.
This is getting worse.
Worms. And we do them. Does anybody recognise them?
Yeah, there are a few people actually I'm missing to them.
So, I know I'm trying to make a joke of it. Do you know what? I don't take myself seriously. Anybody who knows me knows I don't take myself seriously. I'm not a professional. I'm self-taught. Everything I've learnt by myself. But I do like to have a laugh. I'm in my own kitchen. Anybody who's new to the group, I'm in my own kitchen. I'm just having fun. It's a free live tutorial and I'm just showing you how to use tools. So many people follow and watch me every week, always enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it as well. So if you hear my little chant, for those of you who know, for leaves, it's squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. A bigger leaf, squeeze, stop, pull. And a bigger leaf, squeeze, stop, pull.
And you have to say
Have
it
we
like
got it?
that.
Yeah, got to say it like that. Okay. Then when you put, see how look, these have stuck on. For the flowers, okay, look, the dangler has gone. So for the flowers, it's sit onto the cake, squeeze, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze, relax. Dead easy. 2 things. What do we think?
Beautiful.
How good is that? Is it?
Lovely.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Any comments, Laura?
No, there are a few people just joining in with the chant, really,
Yeah.
which is great. Yeah.
Good. So relax. I'm just going to leave that. Doesn't it look lovely there? And you might be wondering what I've done with my leaves. Can you see the colour?
Yeah.
So what I've done is I put green on the outside of the bag and I dropped pink in. But doesn't it look lovely with the white?
Yeah.
So even using just white buttercream, okay, and then colouring your leaves, it really does make it effective. So let's do that one there. Let's see what other nozzles we've not used. So we've used that one, we've used that one, we need the leaf, we've done that one. So we want a big one, don't we? So we want these big ones. We've done that one. We haven't used the Maria yet, have we? We've done that one, we've not used this one. Ooh, right, 6 more cakes to go, guys. And then we'll start putting this bouquet together. So let me use my dump butter here. And then, are you ready for the chant? So, onto the cake. So this one's called Jasmine. There's a night jasmine. And where's the night jasmine? Which one was that? Was that blue one, wasn't it? So you'll see that the jasmine and the night jasmine are very much the same. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but one's got little stamens inside. Night jasmine, jasmine. So, onto the cake, squeeze, stop, pull. Onto the cake, squeeze, stop, pull. And you just keep doing that. So you lot can say it for me. This pink's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really nice.
It's actually a lot brighter in the kitchen than it's coming up on the camera, I think.
Yeah.
But it is actually, it's a gorgeous bright pink.
And the other thing as well, when you're using these, make sure that your cupcake is in your hand. Don't do it, you know, some of you do it like this. Don't hold your cupcake, doesn't work. Right, control you need. Have we done the Maria? We haven't done the Maria yet. We're nearly there. I'm just going to carry on now. So I'm just going to quickly knock these out for you and you lot can say the chant. If anybody forgets, type it in for the others.
Oh, there's plenty of people joining in, don't worry.
Just so you can see. And it's nice just to mix different colours as well.
So the nozzle Carol was previously using in the pink is the jasmine.
Yeah.
And this one is the Maria. And the leaf is all being done by the 352.
We have a bigger one called the Big Mama, okay, but you'll have to buy that separately. So I've got a couple of these. I just want to use all these up, get all these up so you can see them all. What else have we got? We've got the Sun Dancer, so cupcake.
What we'll do when Carol's finished the cupcakes and we're ready to put them into the Cupcake Bouquet box, she'll very quickly just recap what nozzle is what cake.
Yeah. So the Sun Dancer, when people get this, there's a Sun Dancer and a Sun Dancer cup. Basically, the cup means it's closed and the petal, this one's an open petal. Now, people get these and think, oh my God, I want them for cupcakes, but you can fit these on cupcakes. You can do 3 or 5. For this one, we're going to put 3 on. So when you're going to put 3 on, do it as a triangle. So onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Now you see, I didn't relax enough there. I pulled it off, but we're going to leave it anyhow because we've been doing these a long time. Now you've got this big gap here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 little leaves in each one. And what do we say for leaves? Squeeze, stop, pull. There you go. So that's that one.
So Catherine, the Big Mama is basically exactly the same shape, but it's a much larger version of the leaf. So it's a much larger nozzle and it's wider. It's a Wilton 366. It doesn't come included in the bouquet bundle. It's a 352, which is a smaller one, but you can buy it from us separately. It's just basically like a triple XL size.
If anybody wants to wait, I'll do it at the end, but I'm quite conscious that I'm just doing all these flowers. So this one is the posy, okay? And some of you got this as your extra large. So I'm just going to show you how to put 5 of these on your cupcakes because we only did 3 there. So we're going to do squeeze onto the cake. What a lovely one that one is, isn't it lovely?
Really nice.
So look at that, got 6 on there. A leaf.
So all the nozzles on our website are named individually with a number. And there is images of every single nozzle as it's been used on a cupcake as well, so you can easily identify it. All of the nozzles work in exactly the same way. So the same technique that Carol's been through, all the Nifty nozzles work in the same way. And it's down to personal choice as to whether you use it with one colour of buttercream, the 2-tone or even the triple tone that Carol's demonstrated tonight. And I know some people have their own methods of colouring the buttercream in terms of double and triple tone. The cling film method, for example. Carol has been through all of the different techniques in the past, and we do have previous YouTube videos and Facebook Lives that we've done with that. So we've already covered one method earlier on in the live, which was basically the colours into the bags. If you have missed any of the live this evening, when we're finished, it will be posted onto the Facebook page. It'll be pinned to the top, and it's also transferred over to YouTube as well, so you can catch up at any point.
So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to save a bit of time. Okay, I'm going to show you this nozzle. Now again, this nozzle is not on the website. It's not in the bundle, but it was just another one that while I'm here showing you how to use nozzles, I'm going to show you this one. It's a PME 123. It's got a little half semicircle there, and it's a large one. There's a 121. What?
Half semicircle.
I know, I always say that. Half a semicircle. How dumb is that? Honestly, God, I need to sort myself out. If Cat Riley's watching, she'd be laughing her head off. I just can't help it.
Wait for Cat Riley's comment.
I can't help it. I tell you honestly, I'm really frigging dummy at times. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is, just to save a bit of time, I'm just going to empty this one into there. That's all, just to save a bit of time.
Oh, Tracy Powner, that's fantastic. This is what we want. So Tracy's saying she's never piped before, but she's going to have a go now. But honestly, that's exactly what we want. If this is just to encourage people to have a go, have a bit of fun with it, play around with the buttercream on rich tea biscuits like Carol does at the shows, get yourself a few cupcakes. If they're only for you to enjoy, then it doesn't really matter how many times you put the buttercream on and scrape it off.
Do you know that I'm the only company that gives you a free tutorial every week? In fact, no, Zoe Fancy Cakes does every Wednesday. But I give a free tutorial every week, or I've got a guest in doing a tutorial, and we usually do 1 or 2 a week. Every week we've done this for 2 years, 9 months we've been doing this. And there's 2 reasons why we do it, because it's the only time I ever get a chance to play with cake. And the other thing is to show you our products and how they work. And I always think it's nice to have a look to see whether you like them before you buy. And the fact that I'm not a professional and I'm dead easygoing and relaxed and whatever else, it gives you the opportunity to see what mistakes we make. I'm actually not been bad tonight. Don't think I've made any mistakes so far, have I? Apart from my half a semicircle. Anyhow, when it comes to learning experience, I didn't get into the finals for learning experience at Cake Masters. Very disappointed that I wasn't there. I know so many of you voted for me, by the way. In fact, I know hundreds of you voted for me, if not several thousand of you voted for me. The amount of emails when we put it out that you wrote to me and said you did, but I didn't get there. So don't know why, but I'm not on for the learning experience. But I did get nominated for retailer. You never know, we might get lucky. Right, okay then, so we'll have to try again next year, won't we? Otherwise, I'm going to start my own awards. Right, okay, so this little nozzle, all right, what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little blob there. We'll do a little blob, and then, because what we're going to do is, I'm going to do two. I'm going to do a peony and I'm going to do a rose. So we're going to go over, and we're just going to scrape it over. We're bringing the curve towards me, okay? And then just going to bring it round and round. So semicircles, and you'll see that I'm going inside them. You see? Yeah? And can you see how that peony's coming together? Yeah. Right, so I'm going to see what I can put on here now to contrast. So let's just, so you can go as big as you want. So we'll just put a couple of these on. We'll get our leaf tip. There you go. So he's on there, just put a little one on there. Could put a little dangly one there. There you go, what are you laughing at, you?
It's a mammoth cupcake, that.
No, no, yes. You like buttercream? There you go. And what I would suggest you do is, when you've done your cupcakes, pop them in the fridge for an hour. Let them crust over. I pop them in the fridge. Right, I'm going to use this nozzle again, but I just need to put some more buttercream. So because I'm running out, I'm just going to use what I've got here. So let me just squeeze this one, what's in here in there a minute. So you may as well use everything you've got. So we'll squeeze that one into there. So it's the same nozzle. Then I'm going to show you how to use the Wilton 1M for a couple of variations. And then I'll get the big sunflower one out while I'm here, and we can do that. So this time, little blob, yeah? Little blob, but this time we're going to go the other way. So that semicircle now, he isn't curved coming to me, he's going that way. So can you see that little curve? Yeah. You see that? Yep. Okay, so can't show you the semicircles or half semicircles, whatever they're called now. So we're just going to go inside, but you'll start seeing them come. And you can make this one, make a big rose for this one. Can you see it's turning into a rose?
Really nice.
Yeah. Let's get the leaf. You remember what we said about the leaf, didn't you? So we get the leaf, keep pushing down the buttercream, and then we're going to squeeze, stopple. Squeeze, stopple. Look at them. Yeah, so you see the back? Squeeze, stopple. We could do a squeeze, stopple. Or a squeeze, 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 stopple. Squeeze, stopple. Squeeze, stopple. There you go. You're down to love, aren't you, Laura? Yeah. So there we go. Look at that bouquet of flowers.
Beautiful.
Looking good, aren't they? Are you all liking it? Right, what else have we got to do, Laura? 1M. Right, okay. 1M. And then we'll put the bouquet together, finally. And then hopefully you're all going to want to buy one. So let's see what colours we're going to put in here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do it this way. So I'm going to colour the all round the bag, like that. So all around the bag. Get all this buttercream here. We'll do a couple of things with this nozzle. Hilary, do you want to get some more cakes out for me there?
Yeah.
Please. May as well keep you busy. I don't know, I could be here all night decorating cakes. Is everybody happy?
Yeah, I'm more than happy to be here all night, Carol, don't worry.
Hey, I've only had 2.5 hours sleep today. Hey?
Trust me, Yin won't be happy with me if I only get 2.5 hours sleep. She can't put with me all day tomorrow.
I know, poor Yin. We've got Yin who works in the office for us. She's only been with us since March. My God, she puts up with some stick. She's the quietest lady going. Laura's pretty quiet, really, so she gets really excited. But I'm the one with the biggest gob, as you know. But Yin, if you've ever had a phone call off Yin, I'm like, gosh, speak up.
But this week has been pretty chaotic. We've all been tired. We've all had
but you've been partying.
Yeah,
that's why
I'm
you're
tired for a different reason.
Yeah.
But it's been really,
Did you find
really.
a bloke?
Carol,
That dress you should have.
stop it. Behave yourself. We've had a really, really busy week, and it's been busy in general, and we're all playing catch up. And so I think Yin has felt the pressure from all of us this week, and poor Yin's just been in the office the whole time. Like, what can I do? Can I just put the kettle on?
She was on holiday, Yin, last week, and we weren't in the office on Monday because we're coming back from Cake and Bake. Laura was coming back from partying at her brother's wedding, and I believe Laura's brother's friends were all going to make a play for Laura, weren't they? They saw you in that lovely frock. She looked a corker in it. Wash my hands. Should have seen her. She looked dishy. Right, okay. So, I haven't got buttercream on my face now, have I? Just in case. So this is the one then. Let's show you what we're going to do with this. Is that okay, Laura? So onto the cake. Now, when you do this rose swirl here, okay, what you need to do is do it tight. So many of you do it a bit saggy and baggy. So what we want to do is we want to go round, and you'll see that I overlap. Can you see that? And then you're going to pull it down. Some of you overlap and go over the cake. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Right, well, don't do that. Don't overlap the cake. Right.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. We don't want you to do that. And then you've got this little bit here, and then we're going to do a, what are we going to do? Come on. Squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. There you go. What do we think?
Really
Perfect.
Yeah. Right, crikey. I will better get on this table soon, won't I? Right,
You are
okay.
running out of space.
So where's the same nozzle? Same nozzle. So we're going to do a nice little blob in the middle. Yeah. And then yeah. Am I happy?
Beautiful.
Then same nozzle. We're going to do a little hydrangea. Squeeze. Squeeze. Squeeze and twist. 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 There you go. Does that look like a little hydrangea?
Yeah.
Right. Okay then. So what have we got now to do? Big leaf one, isn't it? Is that what we're going to do? Big
Yes,
leaf.
the
Right.
366.
Then we're going to dig it
Yeah.
out while we can. May as well give you everything we can, and then we'll put this little cupcake bouquet together. I have got a mini nozzle here, but you know what? I think I'll save the minis till Monday, because otherwise I'll be here forever. So, see that nozzle? The one we've been using all night is the baby one, the 352. And this one, I called it the Big Mama. It's not called the Big Mama. It's called a 366, but I call it Big Mama. Oh, they are. So look.
All right.
Look at that. Can you see them?
Yes.
Now, if you put them on your cake like that, you're going to get the strangest leaves. They've got to be on like that at 90 degrees. Yep, get it?
Yeah.
Good. So let me just get a piping bag. Hilary,
Yeah.
can I go to bed after and you clean this lot up? The fact that you've got an early start tomorrow. Hey, good old Tom upstairs and have a lovely rest. I think you should get down here, shouldn't we? Do a bit of cleaning. Right. Okay. So let me just do this. Everybody enjoying it, Laura?
Absolutely. We've still got a fantastic audience.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, because normally get a bit bored towards the end, don't they? Go off you go.
That. It's just that it gets late at night. People have been
come
up
on.
early.
Right, I'm just going to empty this bag into here, just to make my life easy. So I'm just going to empty this in here. A bit lazy really, but it's a way of getting rid of the buttercream. So what we're going to do here, it's a good way of practicing your leaves, this one as well. So just imagine if this was bright yellow, it could be a sunflower, or if it was red, you could use it as a poinsettia. Is it poinsettia? Is that how you say it? Poinsettia?
Yeah,
Poinsettia.
Yeah.
That Christmas flower, anyhow.
Everyone knows what we mean.
Or in our case tonight, we're having a fantasy flower. Yeah. So what we're going to do is, now it's a great way of practicing your leaves, this one. So squeeze, squeeze, stop, pull. 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 Squeeze, stop, pull.
That colour combination looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm good at colour
Orange and the
combination.
green.
So.
Really
Right,
nice.
so what we're going to do is now, you can either, if you put a little bit of buttercream in there, you could have put some little hundreds and thousands in, but we're just going to stick a little flower in. What have we got here? That will go with this. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let me squeeze this. I'm going to have to do the injection method now. Da, 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 da. Squeeze it, squeeze it. There we go. And we are just going to squeeze. There we go. Yeah. And I'm just going to do a few little more to my fantasy flower. So I'm making him up now. I'm just mucking about. Yeah, it looks all right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right then, so should we make the bouquet? It's going to be a right mix match bouquet, this, isn't it? Right.
Oh, the colour's
Here we
dying.
go. Hey?
The colour's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blend in.
Right, let's show you how to make the box together. Right. What I'm going to do with all these
What's the one on here?
are going to go to you, Hilary. I'm going to put them.
Oh.
Do you want to just stand there and hold them?
I can't, if you trust me, I think the wine's worn
Can we
off.
get them on there? Just get them out of the way for a minute. They're only going to be there for a minute and I'll bring them. Hilary can pass them back to me. Oh, here we go. So let me just get these in. Oh, there you go, Laura. Well done. Let's move all that. Got a bit of space there. You okay?
Anticipated that the board was actually a bit smaller. It's not.
One of the feet have come off.
Oh no.
I know. In fact, it stuck out just to the thing, didn't it? Okay. Right. Okay. So let's clean this up. So in the bag. Ooh, what have you just done?
There we knocked the light
Took the lights
over.
out.
Took the
So
light
let's
out.
go back to the bundle that we were talking
And then I
about.
actually apologise to the light.
Let's go back to the bundle. So what colour should we use? Should we use this purple one? So you get two. Dead easy. Open it up.
Hang on.
Sorry.
Go.
Yeah. So dead easy. So it comes flat. Open it up like this. And then you're going to put in, don't know whether you can, what can you see there? So we're just going to fold these in. Try to stand back here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So you just fold these bit in first. Okay. And then it sort of comes together. Put that on there. So can you see?
Yep.
So then fold that on top and then push this down. So we're going to do that. I'm going to need Hilary's assistance in a minute. So let's just push that round.
Paul, yes please, drop me an email in the morning and I will sort everything out for you.
So that goes in there. Then we're going to squeeze that together. Yeah, not yet. There's ribbons.
Behind you. Behind you. They were.
They were behind me, weren't they?
Are they under the pink bag?
I know. I probably launched them over here or something like this. Oh, dear me. Did I put them back in the bag? Oh, I know.
Oh, in the pink bag.
In the safe, in the places where they should
Really
be.
safe.
So then you get a ribbon. You get a pink one and a purple one, but I'm going to use the pink for this because I think it'll look quite nice with pink. So don't panic. Now with this bag, this box now, if I was you, go and get down to one of those pound shops and pick up a bag of birdseed or dried peas, lentils, something like that. Don't open the bag though. Just drop the bag inside. Yeah. Don't go and get soil out the garden or anything like that. Right, okay. So take your ribbon out and it's got these little circly plastic things on. Don't be cutting them off. Don't be looking at this thinking, how does this turn into a bow? It's dead easy. Don't cut anything. So watch what happens now. Yeah. So here, this end, open it up with your two fingers there, hold it and start to pull. Got it?
Yeah, beautiful.
There we go. Right, Hilary, come on, do some work, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, stood there enjoying yourself. So this is a time when you mustn't fall out with your husband, okay, when you're doing these. You know when he's fed up with making all this mess in the kitchen and he wants to get in and you're going, get out, get out. And he's got all wondering what the hell you've been doing with squeeze, stop, pull and sit. What's it called? What is it? I can't remember. Do you remember? I can't remember. It's late, isn't it? Right, okay then. Right, so hope you like my style of teaching.
I love it.
Yeah. I may not get learning experience, but you know what?
Pure entertainment
I'm a
value.
good girl. Right, Hilary.
Let go.
Put your thumb there.
Yeah.
Can't let go. What are you doing? You're going to stay there all night and all this. Right. There you go. Right, is he off?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a nice little ribbon on. Let's pull that down. Tidy that up. We've got some scissors somewhere. Here we go. You can, if you want to miff about, you can do all that nice curly stuff, but I'm just going to cut it off. Plastic Invista tray. Do you remember when I said don't throw these away? Anybody got any questions?
No.
So when you push this in, I don't know whether you can see this, but push it in so it goes down, okay? Because you need this to fit in here. So don't be frightened of pushing it in. You need it to go in because this cardboard is going to hold your cake. Yeah, so don't be frightened. Don't worry about that. There you go.
There we go.
There you heard it click
Click
there,
in.
didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Let's get this lot out of the way. So let's get that over there. Let's get some tissue paper. Now you get 4 sheets of tissue paper, but we're going to rough cut this. I ain't got time to muck about. Some of you have OCD and you want to cut it really neat. Don't worry about creases, it doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut it down the middle. And cut it down here. Is everyone enjoying tonight?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Give me a couple of thumbs up and a few smiles.
Oh, there's lots of love hearts and lots of thumbs up.
Yeah.
We do appreciate them.
Go and ask Cake Masters why I'm not learning experience. I'm not bitter at all. Right?
We're
the
just
fact
very
that I've
honoured
given
to be
the
nominated.
fact that I've got given 2 years, 9 months of my life, free demos, free entertainment. Call myself a dick quite often. So, do have some sort of warped sense of humour at times. You know, I never charge for anything. Give loads of advice. Anyhow, never mind.
You know, it's for the love of it. That's
Yeah,
why
absolutely.
You have to remind yourself.
I know. So maybe you might want to go and ask Cake Masters while we're not there.
We are joking.
Right.
Please don't take us seriously. We are
I'm not joking. Who said we was joking? I'm not joking. I'm not joking in the slightest. No, I'm not joking. So Laura thinks we are because she's trying to be polite, but I'm not.
No, only because I know a lot of our viewers do watch us week in, week out, and they get our sense of humour. And of course, it's nice to be thought of in the awards. It's
I
even
don't know
nicer
anybody,
to
I
be
don't know
nominated.
anybody else who gives a free
No.
learning experience
To be fair, I
every week, sometimes twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, gives up their time all the time to help. And with all the people who wrote to us and said, I didn't see anybody else get all that type of feedback. I did screenshot everybody else's, see what happened. Nobody else got that on their page. So, might be interesting to ask them. I'm going to tell me, shall I drink my cold coffee?
Oh, God. Just thought drinking cold coffee. I know, you're used to it.
I know. Right, okay. Laura, pass the cakes. So,
great.
I've done seen these now. Not bothered which ones we're going to use. So what we're going to do, we're going to do that.
A cake at a time.
Pardon? Oh yeah, 1 cake at a
I can
time.
do it from this side.
You choose. What we're going to do is we're going to do the middle one first. Yeah. So when you get that, give it a squash. So that's why I say when it comes, if it comes a bit squinchy, don't worry about it. You can cut these into a square, but in fairness, I'm quite happy. Which
What
ones?
do you want?
Now, to be fair, when I was showing everybody at the show, it would be nice if you did this in 2 colours. But because I wanted to show you the colour mill, I'm going to sit that up there actually. Because I wanted to show you the colour mill, I've done it in loads of colours, so I don't know what this bouquet is going to look like. Let's just stick that there a minute. Any feedback, Laura, about my comments?
Just people saying that we're brilliant, and they love us anyway. So,
well, we could do the Sugar and Crumbs Awards next year. I think we might do it for Christmas. Do you think we should?
No, we're too busy, Carol.
I think we should do our own awards for our own customers.
That would be quite nice, actually.
We could develop our own magazine and create our own award, couldn't we?
Do you really? Yeah, because you've got loads of time on your hands.
Well, right, let's put this together. So give it a little scrunch. Doesn't really matter. When you're putting these cakes in as well, don't do them all one side. Okay?
Yeah, but I've got to balance it out.
Yeah, balance it out. So we're just going to stick this one here. So anybody who's watching, you might be looking, why has she done all different flowers? If you've only just come, it's because I was showing them different decorations, that's all. So let's push that in there.
So on the Invisi tray, it's got little indentations and grooves, and it does support the cakes as you're popping them in. But you do need to, like what Carol's done, she's started in the middle and gone right across, so it does balance the box out.
And can you see the little...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
3 bits of paper. Just sort of crisscross them. Doesn't have to be dead neat. Scrunch it all up. Let's get another little cake. But do them alternate sides. So like now, I'm going to do this one in here. And it would be good if these had gone in the fridge first, just to crust up. But anyhow. Maybe they just forgot to put my name on, Laura. Do you think?
I think that's what it is.
I think they made a mistake. I think they just forgot.
It's just an oversight.
Tomorrow they'll be right to be saying,
Carol, we forgot.
Oh dear, if I didn't laugh, I would cry. Right, let's go round here. Let's turn it round. What do we think?
Great, absolutely gorgeous. And I love the fact that it's in a box. I think it just finishes the whole appearance of it.
Presentation.
Yeah.
Really good.
Let's put that one in there. Now, if you feel it's not secure, I did have a little pointy knife. There he is. So if you feel it's not secure, just gently push it in. Yeah, so we've only got one more space left now, haven't we? Oh, there we go. Green. I know, those walls are funny anyhow. You know, everybody worldwide wanted Russian piping tips. Everybody did. Most sought after thing there was, but apparently a turntable one. Can you believe it? What does it tell you? There you go. A turntable was the most sought after thing. Not the Russian piping tips, no, turntable.
You don't need awards, Carol.
No, it'd just be nice to be recognised now and again, isn't it? I know I'm recognised on the group. Thank you very much.
Oh, we have, well, thousands on the group that recognise your hard work, and we have hundreds watching us every single week.
I know. Sorry if I'm going a little bit. Just a bit.
Don't worry, I'll perk her up with some more coffee.
Yeah. Right. Okay. There we go.
Can you very quickly run through what nozzles you've used on what cakes?
You're joking me?
No.
It's late.
No, I know it's late.
Right. Okay then. So. This one is called the Sunflower, and I think it's L24. So these are the genuine Russian piping tips, okay? They're called Nifty Nozzles. The nozzles are not all my designs, if I'm honest. The reason they're called Russian piping tips is the gentleman, Alexander Lebedev, lives in Russia, and he came up with these designs. Unfortunately, there is copies out there, so do be careful what you buy. These are the genuine ones. They come from Russia. They're made of food-safe steel, and you know what? If it's not a Nifty, it is a copy. So just make sure that you are buying a genuine one. So this one is L24. This one here, I used the PME actually, Gem Nozzle. We do 2 of them on the website. I just did a small peony on here, and that's the 1, 2, 3. And it's just got leaves on. This one is the Annamaria Nozzle, which I think is the L151, is it? Can't remember. I think it is the L151. In fact, let me find the bag, and Laura can have a little look at it.
I'm pretty sure it is the 151.
I think it is the 151, isn't it? It's one of the newest ones. Ah, there you go. I tell you, I'm good, me. I'm good. It's the 151. So that's the Maria Nozzle. And then here we've got May Tulip. So this is L10, May Tulip. This is one of the roses. Now all the roses look very similar. So this particular one is, and you may not get this rose in your bundle, but they all look very similar. Seriously, don't buy all the roses. There's no need to. This one is the 111, which I think is the Lucy, is it? The 111? And there's a 109 Ruby, and there's a 102 Beauty.
There's a number of
and
roses.
there's the 10 petal rose and the 7 petal rose. You know, they've just got all slight variations. This one here is the 105 Night Jasmine. Okay. And then in the middle, I don't want to lift this up, is can't see it very well, is the peony, is the posy, and that's one of the extra larges. So you see that there. You see that? Yeah. And that there is the 2115 XL. So there we go, we've got that. And then this one is Jasmine, L104. Summer Tulip, L13. Starburst, L28. This one I made with the 123 PME, I made a rose. And this one was made with the Wilton 1M and the 352 leaf, as we made the ice cream one, as we made the Hydrangea. And then this one is called Sun Dancer Cup, and I can't remember the number. Let me have a look. It's called Sun Dancer. No, this one's called Sun Dancer. This is 205 XL, and then the cup. So there's the Sun Dancer and there's the Sun Dancer Cup.
220. So
can you see that it's open petals here? Well, the cup is closed petals. Yeah. So there you go. So that's all the nozzles.
Beautiful.
So. Pardon?
Beautiful.
Yeah. So what we're telling you about tonight is a fabulous Cupcake Bouquet bundle that we was demonstrating at Cake and Bake in London this weekend. We're going to do the same bundle in Cake International as well. In the bundle you get 2 of the cupcake boxes, 2 ribbons, 2 Invista trays. You get 6 nozzles in there, an extra large, 5 nifties. They're all the genuine Russian piping tips. You get a 1M Wilton, a 352, 4 pieces of tissue paper, and you get a free bag of icing sugar.
And the gels.
Oh, and the gels as well. Yes, so you get 2 of the gels as well, which is the Colour Stash Pistachio and the Colour Splash Pink. The other colours I've used tonight are from the Colour Mill range. What have we done with those? Here they are. And there's 29 colours in the Colour Mill range. You can buy these separately. They are expensive. They are £5.85, but they do go a long way. They're very strong. They really are very concentrated. They're all oil-based as well. So you can use them for your chocolate ganache. You can use them for your Swiss meringue buttercream. Loads of things like anything with oil in, to be fair. And then what else have we got? I've told you about all the new goodies. I've told you about coming and joining us in Cake Decorations Sugarcraft magazine. On Monday, we're going to be doing a live on their page. So you can watch us in 2 places. You can watch us here or pop over to the Cake Decoration Sugarcraft magazine and support them there. Give us a thumbs up. It's nice for us to see you there. Is there anything else for me to say, Laura?
No, I'll just recap really quickly. If you've missed any of the live, if you missed any of the live this evening, you can recap. Everything will be pinned to the top of the Facebook page and you can watch it back at your own leisure. It is also streamed on YouTube this evening, so thanks for everyone on YouTube who's joined us. And the video again will be stored on YouTube so you can look back. If you're interested in purchasing any of the goods that we've shown you this evening, everything's available at sugarandcrumbs.co.uk. You can either shop by brand, use a search bar at the top of the page, or head over to the Facebook Live must-have section. We hope you've enjoyed the live.
Yeah, we hope so too. And I'll put up the Sugar and Crumbs Bake Off competition, Great British Bake Off by Sugar and Crumbs. I'll put it up on the website tomorrow. And the 2 winners from last week,
We'll sort out.
Contact Laura tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Hilary.
Thanks, Hilary.
Hope Hilary has a fantastic class. I'm going to be so jealous. I'm going to keep popping in and having a look. Saturday night, I'll be giving you a little sneak peek as well. See how they all got on. Bye.
Bye.